the season premiere of American Gladiators, a karate instructor, a Texas cheerleader, a world-class decathlete, an Olympic kayaker. Yeah, it's our all-new 5th year, and time to get into high gear.
Time to let the games begin, huh? One, two, three, break them up!
Hi everyone, I'm Mike Adamley, and welcome to the season premiere of American Gladiators. You know, this is our 5th year, and we are definitely going to shift into high gear. There's a new high-tech look here in Gladiator Arena. We'll showcase 4 brand new events, including the most demanding Eliminator ever. And also our team of Gladiators has added some extra firepower to its already talented lineup. I'll also be joined by a new co-host this season, and she brings some excellent athletic credentials to the arena. Her name is Lisa Miloski, an outstanding basketball player in college and now a sportscaster at KPRC TV in Houston, Texas, one of our Gladiator affiliates. Lisa, it is terrific to have you here.
Well, Mike, I am absolutely thrilled to be here. I have, of course, been watching the American Gladiator show on TV the past 4 years, and I've often thought to myself, I'd love to take on the Gladiators myself. But now that I've been here, watch the Contenders scrimmage the Gladiators, well, I have definitely changed my mind.
Well, as you now know, competition is the name of the game here at Gladiator Arena. So let's get it on with our marquee event, Powerball.
We kick things off with the men today. John Schwepker of St. Peters, Missouri, and Wesley Berry of Duarte, California. John Schwepker, 6 foot, 190 pounds, a sales rep for Anacomp Corporation in Missouri. He will battle Wesley Berry. They call him Two Scoops, 5'11", 163, a karate instructor.
And Two Scoops may need 3 because our trio of Gladiators are ready to get this new season off to a bang. Turbo, Saber, and Hawk. Once again, 45 seconds, the time limit. Contenders will try to score as many times as they can in those scoring cylinders. The one in the center with 5 points. Great move by Wesley Berry right off the bat to get by Turbo. Wes getting double teamed by Hawk and Saber there.
Right there.
Mike, both these guys are excellent track athletes, and they're showing it.
So far, Wesley with the only score, but a super move right there on Saber and Hawk as Schwepker scores. Wesley Berry in the center cylinder now. We're under 20 seconds. And Wesley again. John Schwepker followed him right up, used him as a screen to score in that outer pod. Powerball has lived up to his billing. Final seconds. What a match between Turbo, Saber, Hawk, John Schwepker, and Wesley Berry. Oh boy. There is no substitute for speed and quickness in Powerball, and here Wesley gives us a graphic illustration of what it means to shake and bake.
Wesley, a heck of an effort out there. My gosh, you certainly had to use your quickness. You were very proud of your agility, and you used it out there today.
Yeah, I feel real good about it. I just got to pull it up to 260%. I was out there 200, now it's 260. The Gladiators are real tough.
Hawk, when you're the new man on the block, you have to prove your worth to your teammates, and I think you did just that in Powerball. Your impressions now that you've had your first event under your belt?
Well, Mike, as you said, I'm the new guy in town, and I think it was the auspices was upon me to take advantage of my first situation where I could inflict some punishment on someone, and I think I did that.
Well, Hawk wasn't the only one inflicting pain. Look at John Schwepker. Saber gets him. Then Turbo, the sandwich. Nice job.
Look at me. What's that? Play my tune. Yeah, my music. Let's get him.
Well, our women will definitely have their hands full. April Wheat of Arlington, Texas, and Cathy Marino of Costa Mesa, California. April Wheat, 21 years old, a student at the University of Texas, Arlington. She's also a cheerleader. And Cathy Marino, 36 years old, our oldest female competitor. She's a firefighter with the Long Beach Fire Department, 2-time Olympian.
For the Gladiators, it'll be Siren, Ice in the middle, and our newest female Gladiator, Jazz. We're set to go. Larry Thompson about to start. Our female contenders on their way.
Gladiators ready!
Cathy Marino powers her way to an early go as Siren let her go, thinking that her teammate Jazz was there. She was not. That time she wrapped her up. April looking for some room, can't find it against Jazz. Jazz looking good in her first event. Oh, and what a hit Ice put on little April. 20 seconds. Well played match so far. Jazz, Ice, and Siren have meshed well together so far.
Wow.
April Wheat, though, using her quickness to score. 5 seconds to go, and now Cathy powers one past Jazz. And that is it. April took a terrific shot from Jazz and a little blood trickling from her nose, but she's okay.
April's giving up a lot on size here, takes a big hit from Ice. She's only 115 pounds. And look at our newest gladiator, Jazz. She is tough.
Jazz, I don't care how athletic you are. It usually takes new gladiators a while to learn how to play Powerball, at least mesh with their teammates. You did exactly that. Your impressions of your first event?
I love it. I've had good coaching, good support from everybody around me. It's making me feel right at home. You just want to get in there and do your best, and that the best happens to be right up there with the rest of them.
Hard to control that adrenaline rush, huh?
Yes, it is. And I'm going to take it all the way through the games. Nothing but Jazz for this year.
Mike, she's already got her own cheering section.
And quickly, Lisa, we move on to our next event, a new high-tech assault field. Once again, the contenders can pick up 10 points in this event if they can hit the target located above the Gladiator. Manning the guns, it'll be Tower, a graduate magna cum laude from our School of Marksmanship. He'll have to go up first against John Schwepker, the decathlete, world-class decathlete, and a man whose specialty, his best event, the pole vault. Tower set to go. John safely at station number 1. Lets it fly, that one high.
Very close, though. Mike, you talked about John in the pole vault. He was the national champion in Division II in 1985.
John now at station number 3, nearly takes Tower's head off there. We're under 30 seconds. Tower's got an opening, can't pick him off. John throwing southpaw, he got it. He got it. First shot, first time was the charm. Tower goes up in a puff of smoke.
So John picks up 10. He now leads 16-9.
But Wesley Berry gets his shot. 2 scoops from Duarte, California. Calls himself 2 scoops because he always gives you that extra effort. He'll need it here against Tower. He certainly has the quicks here in assault. Got to work on his aim a little bit, though. You can see how fluid this man is. Tower bearing down on Wesley. Berry now safely at station number 3. Gets that shot off. Tower jammed up there for a second with his tennis cannon. Yeah, Wesley got it. Wesley Berry. He needed a 10 to match John Schwepker, and 2 scoops got the 10. He's something else.
He's got a big crowd here too, Mike, cheering him on.
And Lisa, that crowd will stay pumped up. Immediately we go to our women atop the platform for the Gladiators. There she is, Zap. After one event, Cathy Marino with the 6-2 lead over April Wheat. Cathy, of course, competed in not 1 but 2 Olympics in Seoul, Korea in '88, Barcelona, Spain in 1992 in kayaking. She's on her way.
Mike, you know, Cathy is recovering from a hamstring pull. We'll see how she does here, running back and forth.
Looks like she does have a little hitch in her get-along there. She missed at station number 1, 45 seconds to go. Trying to work her way to station number 3. Zap laying down a steady barrage. Cathy sets herself. Nothing doing there. 30 seconds to go now. That one a bit low. A lot low. 20 seconds. She's got a second toss. This one, if she brings it down, she had a chance.
Cathy gets nailed. Zap gets her dead-eye. Beautiful job. Cathy had a tough time getting through those stations. She does have that hamstring pull. She did a great job. Congratulations, Cathy.
She gets 5 points for firing 5 weapons, and now it's April's turn, who looks none the worse for wear after her tough trip in Powerball. 60 seconds the time limit. She's at station number 1 now. April's first shot high and wide, but she's got plenty of quicks. Contenders have 10 seconds at each station to try to get the shot off. That one way low. April's got plenty of time on the clock. 30 seconds remaining. That one misses wide. She had the right direction there, her altitude anyway.
We keep talking about April as a cheerleader, Mike.
Yeah, she got it. She got it. That second shot. Now she's in her cheerleading mode.
She is, absolutely.
And huge points for April Weed, and she now takes the lead after 2 events.
15 seconds of fame for our quintessential cheerleader from the University of Texas, Arlington. What makes her tick?
Happy and blonde hair and have a little gymnast body. You know, it's just, everything just kind of fits together, and I don't know, it's just me, you know.
Up next, one of our 4 new events. Who will survive a trip to the Gauntlet? It's not exactly Murderer's Row, but trust me, it is no Lover's Lane either. The Gladiators look relatively tame now, but in just a few moments, they will do everything in their power to light up our contenders in one of our 4 new events, the Gauntlet. Object here, very straightforward. You can see the 5 zones the Gladiators will be in. Contenders have to get by all 5 Gladiators a score. Gladiators must stay inside those blue zones. If the contender can get through in 25 seconds or less, they'll pick up 5 points. If they can make it through in 20 seconds or less, it's worth 10.
Well, Mike, Wesley Berry leads John Schwepker 19-16. And how would you like to be this guy, John Schwepker, the first guy to ever even test this thing out?
Our quintet of Gladiators: Saber, Tower, Turbo, Hawk, and Laser. John Schwepker ready to go where no man has gone before, the Gauntlet. Referee Larry Thompson about to send the decathlete on his way. First, he's got to deal with Saber.
Next up is Tower, getting a few good hits in. Nice job.
Turbo hammers John Schwepker. He's got about 10 seconds to go. John gets through in 21 seconds. He picks up 5 points to take the lead over Wesley Berry momentarily, but he paid for it. He really paid for it.
John, is it as bad as it looks?
Worse. It probably doesn't look as bad as it really is. Those guys are hitting hard.
You take a beating. Well, you did a great job. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Coming at you. I'm coming at you.
Wesley Berry turned in one of our faster 40-yard dash times in our contender tryouts. Can he use speed here against our Gladiators? Let's see how quick Wesley Berry is. 2 scoops is getting 2 scoops from Saber. He's already spent 10 seconds inside the Gauntlet. Hawk's pinning him up. Can he get by a Laser? And 2 scoops does it in under 20 seconds. Picking up 10 more points. And he almost didn't get the 10. Watch Tower here nearly taking Wesley over the barrier.
I know you played cornerback in high school. Does this bring back some fond memories?
Brings back a lot of memories. Scoop to the right, scoop to the left, scoop underneath, and scoop to the finish line for the 10 points.
Hi, Mom. I love you. Hope you can see me again someday.
Don't worry, April, you'll make it through. Your nose might be on top of your head after you deal with our Gladiators. Zap, Sky's in there, so is Ice, followed by Jazz and Siren.
Gladiators, ready!
April leading Cathy Marino by 1 point going into this event.
Let it go, Zap.
April gets by Zap. Remember, she's working against the clock. April having her problems with Sky. We're down to 10 seconds. Ice has got her now. Gladiators are not allowed to pin our contenders against the sidewalls. And time has expired. She can't get by. Jazz can't get out, but she's got a bone to pick with our referee.
Mike, here's a look at that replay. As you mentioned, it is illegal for the Gladiators to pin the contenders and impede their forward progress. That is illegal. Larry's telling her, no way, Ice.
Disqualification for the Gladiator. Contender awarded 5 points. 5 points.
And the ruling puts a smile on April's face. No worry, Mom. See, she's okay. She survived the gauntlet. And Cathy Marino.
Contender ready.
Cathy Marino knows all about pressure.
Gladiators ready.
Competing in Seoul and Barcelona in the Olympics and in kayaking, but this is real pressure, real heat in the form of 5 gladiators.
She's muscling her way through.
Got by Zap, got by Sky, got by Ice, but she's running out of time. Jazz is giving her some serious problems. 5 seconds left to go on the clock. And she's still got to get by Siren. Cathy does not. The Gladiators do their job. Time has expired. Mom, what have you gotten yourself into? Cathy expended a lot of energy trying to get by Ice, Sky, and Zap. By the time she got to Jazz, there is no way she can withstand her firepower.
Well, speaking of fire, putting out fires is what 36-year-old Cathy Marino does for a living. She works for the Long Beach Fire Department, and as we have mentioned, she is a former Olympic kayaker who now recalls opening ceremonies in Barcelona.
And when you walked in, the whole crowd was going, you know, stark raving wild for you. It was such a feeling of accomplishment, and also you're representing something more than yourself.
Welcome back to Gladiator Arena, Los Angeles, California. Time now for Breakthrough and Conquer, part football, part wrestling, and all trouble for our contenders. The women will start things off. Cathy Marino will first have to get by Ice in Breakthrough.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
And then it's on to the Conquer ring to see what she can do with 6 foot 3 inches of Sky.
Game face.
Chance for the contender to pick up 10 points if they're successful in both of these disciplines. Cathy trying to make some kind of significant move on Ice. Ice isn't buying it and trying to ride her out of bounds, and does.
Yes! Yeah!
Cathy tried to overpower Ice. You've got to make a move. Ice is tough.
Now Cathy's got 10 seconds to see if she can pull any portion of Sky's body outside that Conquer ring. Time expires, no score, so Cathy Marino, our 2-time Olympic kayaker, gets shut out by our blonde bombers, Sky and Ice.
No score! No score!
Weighing just 115 pounds, April Wheat would seem to be at a distinct disadvantage against Ice and Sky in Breakthrough and Conquer, but this is a woman, Lisa, who once did 109 sit-ups in 2 minutes. They call her six-pack because of her abdominal muscles. She went through boot camp in New Jersey with the Coast Guard, so she's plenty tough.
Wonder if she woke up this morning wondering what it was going to be like to hit the floor after I hit her.
Come on, Ice, don't be so mean.
Mike, April's mother's in the audience. She came all the way from Arlington, Texas.
Boy, she did her best to make a move on Ice. Ice looking at April's belt buckle, so to speak. Never had a problem. Now here's the tall of and short of it. April 5'1", Sky 6'3". Sky not about to let April get any part of her legs. She's got one now. Now can she pull her out? She lets go.
Wow, Sky gives little April quite a shove there.
Try as she might, April Wheat cannot get Sky out and gets shut out in breakthrough and conquer.
Breakthrough and conquer, ain't no breakthrough and ain't no conquering happening here today. You think this is fun and games? Come on down and try me, buddy.
Well, Wesley Berry will try first against our two Gladiators, Saber and Laser, currently with an 8-point lead on John Schwepker. This is a kid who would dearly love an NFL tryout someday in the not-too-distant future. He's got the quicks. He's got great speed. Whoa, what a move there! He really set Saber up. He's got 5. Now can he get 10? He's got 10 seconds, that is, to deal with Laser in the ring. The man who calls himself Two Scoops gets 2 scoops in breakthrough and conquer. He knocked Laser out with 1 second to go. And Laser is steaming.
Wesley, there are very few people who beat both Saber and Laser in breakthrough and conquer. You did it.
Yeah, I had to turn it up to 270%. Now I'm trying to escalate to 300. Gladiators are tough, but 2 scoops to you Gladiators.
Wesley's secret in the conquering, putting Laser on the defensive, and he comes up with a rare contender victory.
Taking no prisoners now. It'll never happen again. Never!
And that can't be good news for John Schwepker.
Last one caught me slipping. I ain't slipping no more.
Saber's still stunned after the move Wesley Berry put on him.
Not true. Not true.
This time, Saber's got the angle. Nothing doing there in breakthrough for Schwepker.
Not 2. I ain't never gonna lose twice in a row. You hear that? You heard it right now. I'm never gonna lose twice in a row, I promise.
Whatever you say, Saber, whatever you say.
John going high on Laser, not a good idea. Gotta shoot that single leg, 4 seconds remain. Laser too quick, too powerful. Schwepker, John Schwepker, gets shut out in breakthrough and conquer.
Well, John trails by 18 points, and he's treating this trip to Gladiator Arena with the same reverence as a major decathlon competition. He is our Division II decathlon champion.
So I feel if I win this, you know, I'm going to put myself up there with some of the elite athletes in America.
And still ahead, another one of our new events. You're going to love whiplash.
He's going down.
The man they're going wild for here in Gladiator Arena, none other than Turbo. One of the masters is his next event. Hang tough.
This is an important event for John Schwepker. Wesley Berry leads 39-21. John needs points desperately right now.
He's got a chance to get 10 here against Turbo if he can cross this grid of rings in under 60 seconds. Many times we have likened this, Lisa, to a chess match in midair, and in the early goings we'll certainly see the kind of moves that both men possess.
You're absolutely right, Mike, and it is all in the rhythm. Paying attention and looking ahead.
Watch how quick for a man, 245 pounds, Turbo moves, but John Schwepker's got a beat on him. John just missed that ring, and that could have got him to 10 points. Now he has to back up and retreat. 20 seconds to go.
He's very comfortable up there, though, Mike. Very confident, just backing up too far.
Turbo's like the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. He always gets his man, or in this case, Contender, he does, with 7 seconds left. And now you know why we call Turbo our Lord of the Rings.
Great match, though. Great match.
And what Turbo has down to a science, holding on by one hand and then using the legs to bring the Contender down.
Second verse, same as the first.
Two Scoops has got everybody rooting for him. However, at the other end, standing on the Gladiators platform, you saw what he did to John Schwepker, and he is ready for the daily double. Turbo.
Contender ready! Gladiator
Referee Larry Thompson underneath the rings. The whistle, and Wesley's on his way. Wesley electing to take the outside line. That may not be a good idea against Turbo because it's very easy to get cut off that way. Turbo's got the leg lock.
He's smiling, Mike.
I think this is good night in any language.
It is.
Turbo's having a ball up there. Wesley's not going to go easy, but there's just no way. When you've got 245 pounds of Turbo draped over you, are you going to be able to hang tough?
Well, Mike, we've got to look at Turbo again. Look at him smiling. He is having a grand old time. Poor Wesley didn't have a chance.
Gladiator Arena going wild for the one Gladiator that can hang with the best of them. She's Zap. First up for our ladies will be April Wheat. April now on her way. Zap getting turned around early on.
April, our gymnast, Mike, you know she loves the rings.
April going down right down the middle. Unfortunately, that's the same line that Zap has chosen. Now April is desperately searching for a ring to hang tough with. "30 seconds remaining. Zap moving in. Boy, is she good.
Very good.
Wow. When she strikes quickly, and it's all over for the contender. Zap will chalk up and have a shot now at Cathy Marino, who could take the lead with 10 points here.
There's her little son Jared smiling, cheering her on.
Gladiator ready!
The Zapster trying to go 2 for 2. At least I know you talked to Cathy earlier. She's trained hard for this event.
Mike, she told me that as a firefighter, she climbs walls, climbs over things, and obviously that helps on an event like this.
Oh, she's got a small...
Oh, I thought she was slip by her.
Yeah, she was by Zap, and then their rings got entangled.
She is hanging tough, as they say, though.
Oh, I don't believe you got nails on.
I know, isn't that hard?
Zap is working her over.
Oh my gosh!
I knew she had a chance because of her great strength. Problem is, she's only got 8 seconds left. She's got a chance, though. 5 seconds. She can somehow make a move towards that platform. She's got it. Oh, man, time expired. No question she would have made it to the platform.
Fantastic effort.
But a great effort against one of the best female gladiators in this event, Zap.
One more look at Cathy's strength. Zap didn't have a chance.
Did you feel like you had her? I mean...
You know, when we're up there, sometimes a lot of strategies to peel their nails off of, look at these. Peel those off of a ring, people. So I just had to give it my all, and she hung on, and goodbye, Zapster.
Coming up next, a real nail biter. It's called whiplash. One of the new events here on American Gladiators is called Whiplash. It's a one-on-one confrontation, contender versus gladiator.
That's right, Lisa. The contender and the gladiator will lock horns with this double triangle. The contender has 30 seconds to push, pull, twist, tug any part of the gladiator's body outside of this ring behind me that's 20 feet in diameter. Now, the gladiators have grown very fond of this little double triangle, so much so that they call it the dog bone. And the motto for the Glads in this event, own the bone.
And it's mine today.
And Whiplash is brought to you by the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. The best play here. And once again, to own the bone, the contender must wrest it from the gladiator's grip or take any portion of the gladiator outside that ring.
All right. Wait for my whistle now.
Turbo will do the honors against Wesley Berry. Turbo determined not to give any ground. And he uses a powerful twist and turn, used his body, used Wesley Berry's leverage against him, and Turbo owns the bone.
Wesley tried to do a little flip move here, but it's not going to work. Turbo is too strong.
And to borrow a phrase from golfer John Daly, John Schwepker will now try to grip it and rip it away from Turbo, the dog bone that is. This is his chance.
Many interesting dynamics here, Mike. It's not just about strength.
Turbo waits for Schwepker to make his move and then counters. Great balance on the part of Turbo. Actually using his lower body to trip Schwepker up. 10 seconds to go. Can John Schwepker grab the bone, grab that double triangle away from Turbo, resting, pulling, wrenching. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second, and Turbo's done it again. He shuts out both of our contenders. Excellent display of balance and using the contender's body against him.
You stayed low, kept your balance up there, and you would not let go of the bone. It was yours today.
It's all about center of gravity. And I'm making a promise to you right now. Nobody will beat me up here. Promise.
The women now take center stage. A look at Siren and Cathy Marino. Cathy trailing April Wheat by 1 point coming into this event.
Okay, wait for my whistle now.
Siren will look at our referee as opposed to wait for the whistle, our hearing impaired gladiator. Cathy Marino, a powerful woman. Siren has to be careful. She doesn't get pulled out. She's on the brink, but she drags Cathy back in. Who will own the bone? Who will win whiplash? 13 seconds left, and that body's got to touch the outside the ring. She stayed alive. I don't know how she did it. Siren hanging on, and that is it. No points for Cathy Marino. She tried like the Dickens, but Siren, on the brink not once but several times, hangs on.
April Wheat up next. She leads by only 1 point, and that bone is nearly as big as she is. She's only 115 pounds. And Siren, of course, will be a little bit angry after that last match with Cathy.
Again, 30 seconds the time limit. Siren needed all of 2 seconds. April lost her grip against the powerful Siren, and that was all she wrote. Again, our contenders trying to score as many points as they can here in this preliminary seeding round. They will be seeded 1 through 8 after this. Of course, their ultimate goal, the first half championship. We'll be back. It is crunch time here at Gladiator Arena, where we put an accent on the physical. Our crunch time event, the Joust. Cathy Marino trailing April Wheat by 1 point coming into this event. Cathy is up first. A look at her as she draws Sky. And a chance for the contender to pick up 10 points if they can knock the Gladiator off. Oh! Wow! Sky gets in the opening shot.
Cathy's got to use her lower body strength, stay low.
Sky has got her off balance.
Cathy's doing a pretty good job deflecting a lot of those shots.
Our contenders did have the opportunity to work with a close combat drill instructor. It may have paid off for Cathy Marino. She's got Sky in trouble with 3 seconds left. Sky able to hold her ground, however, and a well-earned draw by Cathy Marino.
Cathy now 4 points ahead of April. Let's take a look at how she did it. She gives it the old 1-2. Sky's giving her one, but Cathy comes back. Nice job.
Well, April can take the lead with a draw or a win against Sky. A tall order, pun intended.
On guard!
Sky looking to make amends after that draw against Cathy Marino. Right now taking the defensive posture. She's trying to get aggressive. Sky just doing a little bit better job with the stick. And boy, give April Wheat a lot of credit in here.
Wow, she's got great balance. Oh, wow, nice.
And she kept her balance there. Hey, look at this. April Wheat back on the scoreboard with 5 points. And isn't that a great picture? Sky 14 inches taller.
Another draw. Who would have thought? Now take a look at this. Little April, 115 pounds. She absorbs those blows.
Crunch time now for the men. Wesley Berry leads John Schwepker by 18. With the Cathlete up first, and he draws the Tower of Power. Tower's career record, 11-1. He rarely loses, and he's got the job done quickly there against Schwepker.
He shows us why he's 11-1.
And wasting no time, he's back on the platform again. He never left it. There's Wesley Berry.
Well, Mike, Wesley Berry is obviously overmatched. Tower, much bigger guy. But Wesley has always relied on his quickness.
Will it work to his advantage here? Awfully quick with that pugil stick. Tower in trouble. Now he regains his balance. But this is a great mess. Oh, they both go off. Oh, they both go off same time. Larry Thompson's going to have an interesting ruling here. And as we look at this replay, the key is whose body leaves the platform first. Wesley Berry completely off, Tower still on.
The rule is that whoever leaves the platform with both feet first is the loser, and in this particular case, it was the contender, so the winner, Tower.
That's right. Big is bad. Always remember that.
One more time, Tower on the right, his foot still on the platform.
Wesley Two Scoops Berry has quite a story. We call him the Miracle Man. Back in 1988, he burned 50% of his body. A gasoline truck exploded. He was walking by. That's what it looked like then. 8 months later, this is what he looked like, a miracle.
From that moment on, I said, I'm going to live out life as if it's the last day. So that's why I put all my energy into everything that I do, because it could be my last day. So I want to put a smile on someone's face before I leave this earth.
I can bench press.
510 pounds.
My daily calorie intake is
7,000 calories.
When I cheat on my diet, I
eat pizza.
One thing the fans should never know about me is
when I cheat on my diet,
if I set my mind to it, I could
accomplish anything.
I love the Gauntlet because
I get to kick some butt.
I knew I was strong when
I won the Mr. America.
My ultimate fantasy is
to become a motion picture actor.
It's obvious I'm from the Midwest because
I'm an all-American boy.
Welcome back to Gladiator Arena, and this is the one we've been waiting for. We've redesigned it, and we have definitely made it tougher. It is, of course, the final event, the Eliminator. Our women will start things off. Cathy Marino, April Wheat, poised, set to go with the Versa Climber. This is the newest part of the Eliminator. It is 25 feet high. Contenders will have to pump and push all the way to the top of Gladiator Arena. From there, it's down the slide and then on to the hand bike.
My least favorite event, Mike. This is tough. Carrying your body weight across that length, difficult.
Again, you got to keep those arms and legs pumping. From there, it's across our traditional spinning cylinder. If they make it that far, it's on to the cargo net. Many times, the races in the Eliminator are won and lost there.
Then they get a little break. It's called the zip line. They hold on tight and make a nice, quick trip down the way.
But it's only a momentary respite. From there, it's up and over this wall. And then remember last year, the treadmill is now, instead of the beginning, at the end of the Eliminator course. They got to go up. That stamina is at a premium. They grab these ropes and cross the finish line. I am tired just talking about this course. April Wheat with a 1-point lead over Cathy Marino. That equates to a half-second head start for our Texas cheerleader. And the Eliminator is brought to you by Twix Cookie Bars. One of life's great kicks, Twix.
Well, we've got an upset in the making here, Mike. Our Texas cheerleader ahead of our former Olympian.
And both women working extremely hard. Right now, it's Cathy Marino, the Olympic kayaker, with the lead. Out-muscling April Wheat. We expected that. April is a contender who comes on strong, however, in this event. Cathy now the first to reach the hand bike. Look at her pump. Look at that power in her upper body. And 35 years old. Remember, this is a matchup between the oldest female contender, and down she goes, and the youngest. April Wheat, just 21, and here she comes.
Cathy was tentative on the spinning wheel, Mike, and she does have that hamstring problem. That could be why.
Down the zip line they come. After they get over this wall, the treadmill will tell the tale. April, the first over the wall. Now the treadmill. Pump those arms, pump those arms. She has done it. Now she swings from the rope and crashes the barrier. She wins it. And come on, Cathy, push, 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 push. Yeah, she has made it as well. Here she comes. Oh, man, is she exhausted. What a display of stamina by both our women.
What a rally. You just about let her get you, but you came back.
Yeah, I had to. I had no choice.
This is it.
This is it.
Congratulations.
Just the little guy. The little guy one.
You did it for the little guy.
Yeah.
And you did a great job. Congratulations.
And to April's mom, your daughter not just survived, she excelled. In the men's competition, Wesley Two Scoops Berry has dazzled us all and built an 18-point lead on John Schwepker, giving the karate instructor from Duarte, California, a 9-second head start. Can the decathlete overcome that? Let's find out. He's with Lisa.
John, you are a decathlete, and most times the decathlon comes down to that 1,500 meters. How were you in the 1,500?
Last year I had the fastest time in the world, so I'm gonna try.
You're ready for the comeback.
I got a big deficit to make up here, but I'm gonna give it all I got right here and try and come out on top.
Good luck.
Fastest in the world last year in the 1,500 meters. This is a totally different proposition, though. On course for the Gladiators, a look at Hawk and Saber. They will impose a 7-second penalty should our contenders fall off the handbike.
Ready!
Wesley Berry had the fastest eliminator time of all of our contenders in practice in 51 seconds. And look at him work over this Versa climber. John Schwepker has a lot of ground to make up. Two Scoops just jumps down the slide. He doesn't even bother getting on his rear end there. Look at him fly. Already at the top of the cargo net. We may have to redesign this thing again the way Wesley Berry is going. It is unbelievable. Unbelievable. 50 seconds. Wesley Berry finishes the eliminator in 50 seconds, and let's find out what John Schwepker does. His time, 1 minute and 5 seconds.
Wesley, there was no way he was going to catch you on that eliminator. I could see it in your eyes you weren't going to let him do it.
Yeah, I had to pump it up to 350%. And now I'm getting ready for next week. But I got to start at the first even with 410%.
I was just going to say, are we going to see 500%?
Yeah, if I keep on winning, the percentage grows higher.
I can't wait.
Thank
Good
you.
luck.
Wesley Berry, the amazing athlete, an amazing time in the eliminator, getting plenty of congratulations from our American Gladiators. Job well done to him and John Schwepker. Coming up next week, more preliminary seeding rounds. Until then, for Lisa Malowski and all of us here at Gladiator Arena, I'm Mike Adamley. See you again next week.